Alright, and we're back. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So, when we last left off, this green mist thing came bursting out of kind of dealing. Let me see if it's necrotic damage, to be honest with you. Because you might only take half. Nope, it was
You
thunder
said thunder.
damage. Thunder. Thunder. Alright. So you take this thunder damage as this creature gets ripped out of you. What do you do?
Does it look like it's okay? So it's like formed, like it's not like it got whisked away and it's going somewhere. Like it just came out of me and it's there.
Yep.
Okay, well, I think probably the first thing I'm gonna do is just hit myself on the chest and do lay on hands on myself and draw my sword.
All right. The priest stumbles back and falls down. And looking up at this thing in like total surprise.
I just shout for him to get out of here and kind of try to keep myself between him and this thing. Do you want me to wait until initiative to do the lay on hands, or?
Nope. Go ahead and give yourself lay on hands. Do you want to go into initiative?
I mean, if it's gonna fight, then yeah. I mean, I'm basically gonna just protect, and I mean, I don't want to leave it here.
Give me a religion check. You think maybe that the ring of silver and iron might be able to keep it in place while you back away.
Okay, then I'll try that.
All right. It seems to thrash about, but nothing else major is happening. Perhaps it's held for the moment. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Just if I can get out of the room and then just talk to the priest. Be like, what do we do? How do It's not going to hold forever. We've got to figure out a way to destroy this thing.
All right. You open the door and the priest scrambles out, and so do you. What's going on? What in the world is that thing?
Well, that's what I came here to find out. I'm assuming that's whatever was inside of me.
Most definitely. I've never seen anything like that. How did you say this happened to you?
We don't know. We were in some mines, and we were fighting a lot of undead creatures, and we came across a necromancer and her boss, and we don't just the air around there. We just assumed, we thought it was just something we had breathed in or something, perhaps. But it hadn't really affected us. But but we could see it when we got out. We could see it on each other, and so we knew something was there and something wasn't right.
Guard the door. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll just stay there and keep on guard.
All right. Give me a perception check because your passive's just not high enough. You can hear it banging around, perhaps into the walls and door. So you know it's now free from your circle. And it kind of looks like the wood on the door is beginning to turn black and oily.
I'm definitely going to back away from the door. Probably at least 20 feet, and just make sure nobody walks near it. And I got my sword ready and my shield, just waiting to see for this thing to get through.
The door slowly melts away, like it's aged rapidly and starts to crumble and turn to dust. And on the other side of the door, you see this green skeletal looking thing. It's made out of cloud and green electricity. And it looks creepy and eerie. And then all of a sudden, it's as if you're looking into a mirror as the smoke and the lightning kind of consolidate, and you see like what would be a shadowy figure, but of you, with sparkling electrical green eyes. And he tilts his head to the side, grins, winks, and vanishes from your view.
I take off running inside, looking for the priest.
All right. You see the priest with 3 other paladins and a cleric running towards you.
I just stop them. It's too late. Whatever it is, got free of the ring, destroyed the door, basically just eviscerated it. It came out and it saw me, so I was standing prepared, ready to fight. It just looked at me a little bit, and then it kind of morphed into this shadowy figure that looked like a duplicate of me. Then it just disappeared. I ran in here.
What? And you said this is on all of your friends?
Yeah. We all were afflicted by the same green aura, is all we know, is a necrotic aura.
We cannot force them to come for treatment, so you need to keep an eye on them. Whatever this is, it seems to be a parasite, an embryo, maybe. Something dark and twisted has happened to you guys. Did it affect your behavior in any way?
Everything with me has been, and really everybody else has been the same. I asked him if anything had happened. I had a weird dream, but that's about it. I mean, I don't think any of us were affected in any way. And they said none of them had any dreams, so that might not have anything to do with it. It might have just been a weird dream.
Interesting.
But as far as personality differences or anything like that, nope. Everybody's been normal.
Well, like I said, we cannot force your friends to come, but I would highly recommend trying to get them here sooner than later would probably be wise. We do not know what this thing is.
Can we perform the ritual without their consent?
It would be difficult to have them standing still in the circle while we performed it. It would be easier if you knew the spell, if you could do it yourself, but from what my disciple told me is you needed the scroll in order to do it.
Yeah, I'm not on that level yet. All right, well I'll keep an eye on them, and I guess if anything changes, I'll try and get him here, see if we can get him treated. I'll try and get him anyway, but just in case.
You could probably buy the supplies you need now and take them with you. And when the opportunity arises, you could perform it. But it might be very dangerous.
Yeah,
especially if they're aware of each other. You said you were affected when you decided to come and the others did not.
Yeah, all three of us were on our way. And then part of the way here, they just changed their minds, decided not to follow through with it.
Interesting.
We actually had a fourth member of our group that we found inside of those mines, and if memory serves, I believe she was afflicted by it too, but she's moved on. Is this something that do I need to get word to her to be aware of, or?
It would probably be best to get word to her as soon as possible before anything serious happened. We do not know what exactly this is and what we are dealing with.
Okay. All right, well, I better get back to my friends.
Very well.
I really appreciate all the help and the information.
You gonna take the ritual with you or no?
I don't want to burn up all the money on that unless you guys,
That would be a your call thing.
I don't think I would. I think I would feel more comfortable just knocking them out and dragging them back here to do the ritual.
Alright, so that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll get them here eventually.
Alright. And so the rest of us went shopping.
Alright, so the rest of you go to Gilmore's Goods in Western. It's ran by a... I don't remember what her name is, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. But there's a new employee, and she's a cheery little gnome.
Jerry.
Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods. How may we help you today?
Hello. We are needing to get some items inspected and discovered what they are. Vic?
Oh, yeah, and then I'll get the the jar full of sand, like, here. This thing. And I'll put it on the counter or something.
You want us to identify some items for you? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, very well. There is a charge, of course.
Of course, of course.
How much?
Give me a minute to look it up. I think they're all first level spells. I believe that's all you want to do is first level spells anyway. Identify
Identify
detect
is the
magic.
first level spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, identify as first level spell.
So let me look at
Pretty
my
much just
handout.
identify. Because I'll just look and see if anything's magical, and everything that's magical I'll have Vic put on the counter.
It's 60 gold per magical item.
60 gold.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think?
There was that mason jar and there was something else, right? Well, it was
Yeah, a components pouch.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing that hasn't been identified by Miro.
Yeah, it was the jar.
Jar, because the jar's new.
Yeah.
So you would like the jar to be identified, correct?
Yes, please.
Very well. She takes the jar, she places some stones around it. She starts to work and cast a identify spell. How odd. She then
so?
rearranges some things and casts detect magic on the jar and stuff.
No, I don't necessarily think the jar is magical. I think the sand inside of it is.
Yes, there's nothing magical about the jar. The seal on the jar has been magically locked with a lock spell, so it cannot be opened. And whatever the sand is, it does radiate a magical aura, but the identify spell does not work on it.
Huh.
Where's those twinsies?
So we have a jar that's magically locked. Okay.
With
With-
unknown magical sand.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wonder why that guy had it on him. Wonder if it. No, never mind. Okay. Well, I've got this, and I'll unsheath my greatsword. I'll lay it on the counter. It's magical.
I had already identified that for you.
The sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a magical sword. But, with this sword, I can't use any other weapons. It's like it messed with my head. And I just
Ooh.
don't fight as well.
So there's nothing I can really do for you.
You can't dispel curses?
I'm sorry, no. That's something a practitioner of the arts would have to do.
Well, where can I find one of those? An arcanist.
Probably the Temple District would be your best bet.
Naturally. Okay.
If you give me one moment, I could probably look and see what we could do for you. If you would just give me one moment to look around.
Sure. I don't mind. Vic, Kit, you guys care?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
The main thing I need is I'm limited in my funds, so the main thing I can get is, rations.
Are you guys gonna RP or anything? Did you want to look around?
Oh, did she say she needs a minute? Like she's gonna be gone for like 10 minutes to look for something, or is this gonna be like a? Oh, let me go
She's
look in the
digging
back
through
real quick.
paperwork and stuff, looking for something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's absent-mindedly to start looking around and stuff.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for? I've posted the magic item list in case there's anything that you wanted to look for. While you're
Yeah.
here.
I was thinking about getting a magic item for Andros.
Yeah. Personally, I was gonna try and get 2 +1 like long swords or one-handed weapons of any sort, and then a +1 shield or 2 of them.
I really, really wanted that goddamn Bloodwell vial, but I don't know if you got it yet in your list stuff yet, because it's Tasha's.
You wanted what from Tasha's?
Bloodwell vial. It's a sorcerer's item.
Can you post it in chat for me?
Yeah. Here. I posted in the Discord.
Alright, let me take a look at that. You guys can feel free to RP at the shop and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I was just answering Andrus in text. So why did you really come along, Kit?
Curiosity, boredom.
Not too much action in that tavern, huh?
Not so much.
Hmm.
Granted, I can make a living, but
Can you fight?
he smiles at you.
Can you protect yourself?
Oh, I'm very good at protecting myself.
Good. Not gonna lie, I wasn't all the way on board for you coming along.
Oh no, I couldn't tell that at all.
That is what it is. Got a lot on our plate, and I think the last thing we need is somebody coming along who needs constant protection. But if you can keep yourself up, I believe you.
More than likely, I'm going to be keeping you up as well.
We'll
More
see.
than one way.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to it. Pretty dangerous stuff we're getting ourselves into. There's a lot of
Yeah.
glory for it.
Alright, yeah, you could probably find... I'm thinking this is something more that you would probably want to make.
Kit's gonna lean forward a little bit, kind of like up in your space, Gannon, and she's going to say like, "Are you ever gonna tell me your name?"
You gonna ask?
Did I not just ask?
Touche. Ganon.
It's a weird name, touche.
My name is Ganon. Ganon Bramwell. He'll stick his hand out.
I'll take it.
kind of shake your hand, but a little bit too hard, you know? Like one of those situations where he doesn't realize how strong he is. A little bit of a goofy idiot most of the time.
Watch it. Those are my money makers.
Apologies. I'm not used to formalities.
No, I never would have guessed.
Yeah. You can smell it on me. Literally.
Eventually you get used to it. I hope.
It'd be a lot worse if it wasn't for Vic here.
I try.
So what are you looking for, Vic?
Just to see if they have a Bloodwell vial.
Alright.
Wow, huh?
She comes running out. Oh, okay. So, this is a cursed item, you say?
Yep.
And you had to attune to this item? You had to bond with it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So I can remove the curse for you, but the curse will remain on you.
Okay, well that means you can't remove the curse.
Well, I can break the curse so that it has no hold over you. But I
Yeah.
can't take it off of you.
What do you mean?
You can dispel the magic in the sword. The curse in the sword, but not on Ganon. Is that what you're trying to say?
Usually curses are weird, and you see, I can use the remove curse, but it only takes away the attunement, so you don't have to use the cursed item anymore. But it doesn't break the curse on you. It's
What?
So basically, you remove his attunement from it, so he's not limited to just that item.
The curse is unlimited to just that item, so she can't remove the curse. And
yeah,
This is
it's a
weird.
weird
the remove
spell.
curse spell keeps the curse on the magic item, but it takes it off of me. It's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the item will stay a cursed item. So if if I try to remove the curse, it's not like I just have a +1 greatsword now. It's still a +1 cursed greatsword. I'm just not cursed anymore.
See, that's not the way the spell reads, though.
Yeah, at your
If the
touch, all
object
curses
is
affecting one
a
creature or
cursed
object
magic
in.
item,
The object is a
its curse remains.
yeah, but the spell breaks its
the
own
owner's
attunement to the
attunement
object.
to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
So what it's saying is that magic item will still be a cursed magic item, but I am no longer cursed by it. It breaks the attunement to the item, so I'm no longer cursed.
Alright, I like that better. I thought it was I don't know why I'm having a brain fart like it. But I was
It's
reading
weird
it
wording.
over and over, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird ass word.
Yeah, because then
Oh, yeah.
otherwise it would just be, wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like the item's not cursed anymore, but you are. What? How?
D&D spells wording is fucking
Alright.
awful
It will
sometimes.
be 200 gold to remove this curse.
Easily. Actually, well, I mean, can I just trade you the sword as part of the price?
You would give us this cursed sword?
So how about a deal, right?
We trade
This
the
item
sword
is,
for the spell? We can do that.
Essentially. So what if I trade the sword and some gold for the spell to be taken off and to replace it with a different magical weapon?
That can't be done. But I'll take the sword as payment.
Hmm. Nah. Well,
That's good. Yeah.
sword is
The
worth.
sword is worth a lot more.
worth way
Yes,
more than 200
it's
gold.
worth a lot.
Time to trade you a magical sword.
Being cursed drops the price a lot. Just so you know.
Yeah. I guess. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I'll do that. I will sell the greatsword in return of it being off my hands.
Alright. She puts up a little box, opens it up, and has you throw the sword in there after she's done casting Remove Curse on you. So you get all your proficiencies back.
Nice.
Feel better now? Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I only have one more thing, so if anybody else wants to go, by all means, I can just finish up mine later.
Oh, I
I've-
just wanted to check if they have the Bloodwell vial.
We do. You would have to add your own blood to it. But we do have them. They are $1,000 a piece.
$1,000.
1,000 gold piece.
It's our band, son.
Oh god. That's expensive.
Is
Can
it
we
worth it, though?
It is. It basically will make my magic better. So I guess we can afford that.
Can you? Is it your
Yes, we
money or is
can.
it party money?
It is party money. That's why I'm asking.
I don't care.
Kit doesn't have an opinion because it's not part of her party money as of yet. Because I haven't really,
I'm not
I'm
there.
part of the party, but yeah.
Great, so I'll buy it.
How much gold do you have? Like, what are you taking out of here?
I have 200, man.
So you're taking
Taking-
the Star Sapphire, I guess, or one of the diamonds?
Yeah, I'm taking the Star Sapphire.
Take the diamond instead.
Take a diamond, leave the Star
Yeah.
Sapphire. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Aren't
gonna
the
take the
diamonds what we need for? Oh, we don't have anybody that can do it anyway.
Well, we have
Correct.
the big diamond for the bigger resurrections, and the Star Sapphire is pretty important for other spells.
Okay, then I'll take the diamond.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the 1k diamond out of the loot.
Alright.
Holy shit! What are you buying?
He's buying a Bloodwell vial.
Bloodwell vial.
+1 magic.
+1 to spell attack rolls in DCs, and if I roll any hit dice, I can regain 5 sorcery points. Like, this is once per day. Pretty good.
But if the vial is ever opened, it turns to ash and becomes useless.
Oh yeah, true.
So keep
That
it
can
hush
happen.
hush.
But yeah, I know. I'll hide that shit.
She'll remind
I'll
you
hide
that
it
you have
so
to add
good.
your own blood to it.
Oh no, you don't. Don't worry about it. I will.
And it does require attunement. So it'll take up one of your 3 attunement slots.
Well, I have nothing attuned yet, so
Alright. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen?
Just real quick, I just want to try and trade the +1 shortbow for a +1 like longsword or hand or battle axe or something. I'll just
Do-
ask her. I'll take out the shortbow off my shoulder and place it on the counter, and say, "How about an even trade?"
Even trade. Well, this is a mighty fine bow. It does have some wear and tear on it, but it's a magical item. You would like an even split.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a perception check. Or, sorry, persuasion. I'm not
Oh.
firing on all cylinders.
Oh, that's like
Nice.
the best I could do.
Very well. The deal is done. You may have a +1 longsword.
Nice, sick. All right, nice. Good day.
Bidet.
Yes.
That's
You
all.
must know grog. What a kind soul that one is.
Jesus.
Does this weapon have a name?
It does not. But you may be the first to name it.
I might do that.
And
I'll
I
look
know
at Vic, and then I'll look at Kit. You guys ready to
No, we need
Yeah?
rations. I'm not sure if we can get that here.
go? I'll look at her.
Nope.
Okay.
Glorious goods.
Oh,
Glorious
I
good.
do have something special if you want. It could guarantee you food. May save you some trouble.
Oh, Kit comes up and looks. So what is it?
She turns around, goes back to the thing, and then brings out this chest and sets it down. This recently came into our possession not too long ago. It was literally found on the side of the road. Can you believe it?
No. Oh, I'm not there.
So what does it do?
This is a magical chest. It does plenty, actually. It has 20 charges, and at dawn, it recharges some of the charges that are lost.
So what does the charges do?
So, what you would do is you would place your hand on it and slip the key in, turn the key, and think of whatever you want. As long as it's worth 1 gold piece or less, the item will appear. She turns the key. The box glows blue with magical runes on the sides and front of it. The lock opens, and she opens it up, and she pulls out a cake. See?
Ooh.
Now, it doesn't have to be food. It can be material as well. Raw material or liquids. The only catch is, basically it has to be 1 gold or less. It would definitely stave off that hunger.
How big is this chest? Like,
The chest is 1.5 feet from side to side.
it would come in handy if we had a.
It weighs
A
about
wagon.
25 pounds.
We do have a wagon.
Did they get thrashed? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a wagon anymore.
No, I thought they purchased
Wait,
another
wait,
wagon.
I bought another one.
You bought one for the other family. You didn't buy one for yourself. And I believe that was
Ganon
Ganon.
bought one for the other family. I bought one for us.
Oh, okay.
I remember that I did.
All right. Well, that would be up to you boys.
How much is it?
Why did I know you were going to ask that question? And make me look for this thing on my list. I don't think it's in here.
Give you 50 gold right now.
Alright. It is not in here, so it must be a relatively new magical item. So I'm going to say I will do it to you, give it to you for a steal of only 1,500 gold.
Yeah, I walk away.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, but no. Then we're back. What's a pleasure doing business with you? And gonna wave goodbye and get out.
Alright. Where would you guys like to go next?
The general store.
Yeah.
Get
Grab some
rations.
rations.
Alright.
Rations.
That's
I guess
easy
I'll
enough to
go
get.
rations.
Just take the gold away and
What do we? What time of day is it, DM?
so you guys have talked to them. It's probably a little afternoon.
Hmm.
Probably nearing more like 3 o'clock.
What do you guys think? Should we just
Get our
head back to the
horses and
tavern,
go.
meet up with Andrus, and chill out for the evening, or?
We do have 11 days to gather the tribes, starting today, so maybe it would be better if we left right away.
Maybe. It's not too long before sundown, and we're camping in the woods again.
We're getting used to do that. Come on.
Yeah. What about you, princess? You go sleeping in the woods?
Not a princess, and I've slept in the woods plenty of times.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll head back to the tavern, grab Andrus, and then we'll head out from there, right?
That's the plan.
Hopefully, yeah.
Alright. Onward.
Alright, Sir Paladin, is there anything else you would like to do before you meet up with the others?
Yeah, before I left the temple, I wanted to cast Find Steed so I could have my horse because it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay,
And I'd want to do it there where I was relatively protected.
no problem.
And then once I get that, I'll just ride back to the inn, meet with them. And I'll let the priest know before I leave, I'll keep an eye on them. If they come up with any more ideas or whatever, we're staying at this inn. We'll be out for a couple of weeks after that, but we will be back. So if they could look into it and let me know if there's any other way or, or
Yes,
any
we
information
have
at
our
all.
researchers on it as we speak because we've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, that and we did not defeat that necromancer. She did get away. So that's still another pending threat.
Oh my.
And, yep.
Oh my.
And with that, I'll take off.
Alright. So I'll say with the shopping and the drama, you guys get back to the tavern roughly around the same time. If that was your meetup spot.
Yeah.
Yep. So are we ready to go?
One thing first,
Yeah.
Sure.
and she looks over at Andros and say, "Are you eventually gonna introduce yourself?"
Oh yeah, I would have thought 10 gold in. I would have, but no. Sir Andrew, Andrus, Duskhaven?
Roll me a history. History. Kit.
Me, history. Yeah.
You gotta turn off your whispering rolls, chick.
Yeah.
Goof.
I thought it was funny as hell because I heard it.
Yeah, that's how I knew it
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I'm lagging so bad.
Yeah, she rolled a 4. She doesn't recall any.
oh, yikes.
Yeah. That's the thing. History's not her strong suit. Mm. All right. So
you
we
guys
heading
got
out
some new
tonight.
toys.
Well, hopefully this will do me good. Did I just show you like a fucking empty vial yet? Like, funny little thing.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
It'll take you an hour
Yeah.
to attune to it, and
Yeah, I know.
basically in that time you'll add your blood and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have it attuned just.
Yeah. Eventually, you guys will see, like, probably on the road or something, like Vic grab a dagger, cut like his hand a little bit, and drop some blood into the vial without saying anything, just doing it.
Do you want me to add that to your sheet?
Oh, the blood vial? No, I can manage that.
Alright, because I can drag it right over and it adjusts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure.
Do I notice that Ganon doesn't have his greatsword?
Yeah, probably. The sword was hilted on a sheath on his back.
I figured, but I didn't want to meta it.
There you go, it's been added.
Yeah.
Right.
He
Nice.
still has a shield on his back, but you see a beautiful, long silver, longsword, sheath at his hip. Actually, no, he'll have a sheath on his back, next to his shield. That's what he wants. Yeah, that'd be sick.
How'd you get rid of the greatsword? I thought it was cursed.
It was, but apparently magic users can get rid of curses just as easily as priests,
Gilmore.
and I knew that.
Yeah, but you said you weren't worried about it. That's why you didn't want to go with me to the temple.
Well, no, I wasn't worried about this whole green thing. It's not like bothering me, but the sword, I miss my sword and shield, and I haven't really been able to use it this much with that big sword on my back, so I decided to get rid of it.
Okay. Well, now's not the time, but we definitely will have to circle back around to the green thing, as you put it, because there's a whole lot there that we don't know about.
I don't think we should be too worried about it. I mean, it has done nothing yet.
Should be 100% worried about it, and you'd be shitting yourself if you saw what I saw, but that's for another day.
Oh, if you say so.
Alright. Well, for now, Vic thinks we should head out. We have 11 days to try and gather as many people as we can.
And you said it's in the afternoon now?
About
Yeah,
3.
close to 3 o'clock. There are
Alright,
13 tribes. Most
Oh,
of
boy.
them say hostile. What type of tribes do you want to go after? There's a dwarven clan up in the mountains. There are some roaming Goliath. There are some Gnoll clans. There are some Orc clans. Do you want to go by what's closest? Do you want to go by what's non-hostile? How do you want to tackle this?
I mean, we could try and go like whatever's closest and just circle around, or we could just
Yeah,
skip to whatever we think won't be so evil.
Well,
Well, I
there's
don't-
no way you can make it to all 13.
Well, I guess
You'll
that's when we
definitely
start
have to
priority
pick and
queuing.
choose within the time limit.
Are there any human clans? You said there's no Orc, Goliath, and Dwarven.
Yes, there are some human barbarian clans. Sorry, I said there is Dwarven, Goliath,
Yep.
orc,
Yep.
and yes, of course, human.
So there's no ones.
There's no gnolls.
Oh, okay.
The closest other race that you'll get is the dwarves up in the mountains.
I say we just go for the closest ones and take our chances.
Maybe
Makes
that's
sense to me.
the best bet.
All right. One of them is a gnoll camp, and one of them is a orc camp.
Maybe the second closest.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely not those two. Well, didn't you say something about the gnolls and the hyenas hating each other?
No, I said they're probably working together. The orcs and the goblins and the hobgoblins are trying to team up, though. Oh, we have that note.
Maybe we can talk to the orcs.
Maybe we can.
Does anyone here knows how to speak orc?
What's the note say?
I don't know how to speak orc.
Me neither.
Well,
I don't know how to read or write goblin either.
Dun dun dun.
Well, then after the orc clans and the gnoll clans, what are the second closest ones?
Can speak common.
There is the next closest would be a human and a Goliath.
Human it is.
All right.
The humans, we probably have a higher chance of recruiting anyway.
The human
Yeah.
is considered hostile.
oh, nice.
We got this.
We got this, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got this. We got a hot bard in the party. And she's planning on using all of her Welly Wells.
I want to, man, before we take off out of town, I want to see if I can get a banner and a flag with the sigil of Western on it.
Banner.
Flag.
It would take a day to make.
Shit.
Oof.
We have the medallion.
Yeah. I was just thinking of something that way when we're coming up on these camps. If you know what I mean, like they could see it, that that where we're coming from, and not that we're just some random. But it's cool. It's whatever.
Maybe it's gonna be better if we're some random in this situation.
About to find out.
Yeah, I think us taking a third party approach is probably our best bet.
Mm.
Because we're not of Western.
No, but what I was saying is if they think it's an ambassador or something and not just some rival troublemaking group. But it's cool. We're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
I guess we start making our way to the human clan.
All right. It's a little ways north. It's probably a day and a half away. Is usually where they're at. This time of year, they bring in pelts and hides and stuff for West Run traders and stuff to get supplies and whatnot. But again, they are considered hostile. Known raiders. And it is the Gi tribe.
And it is the what?
The
Gi
Gi
tribe.
tribe? Gi.
Yeah, I got it.
So you head out. You know there are goblins and stuff in the vicinity hunting any humans with equipment that they think they can steal. So you'll also have to keep an eye out for that. But your first half a day of travel goes just fine and uneventful. Would you like to camp or push on?
Probably can't.
Yeah, if it's getting dark, we definitely need to camp.
Alright. So you camp. set up camp and whatnot. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't know you were asking. I thought you were just stating that.
This is just going to be my camp map, okay? We're missing a token.
9.
Alright. You settle down for the night. You make camp. You get things all nice and ready. What are the watches going to be like? Are you taking any watches?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
go
take-
first.
I'll take second.
Take third.
I got fourth then.
Alright. The first 2 watches go nice and easy. Vic,
Fuck me, man.
on your
Third
watch,
Third watch.
you hear a tap.
And what?
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, he is. Oh, so good at those.
Yeah, rip. So, chew.
It takes you about 30 minutes to figure out that it's coming from your pack.
Wait, what? What is going on?
There's a tapping noise in your pack.
Oh. Okay, it takes me about 30 minutes to figure out it's coming from my back.
Yeah, you start walking the perimeter, you're looking around, you're kind of spooked. And then you come to find out it was coming from your pack.
Okay, yeah, then, well, everyone's asleep, no one saw this, so okay, good. Then I'm gonna open my back and check it out.
As you pull out the jar of sand, it swirls and shifts into a pale human woman, probably the size of maybe a sprite. And
Oh,
she looks up at you, pressing her hands on the jar. Her lips are moving, but you can't hear anything. Her face looks terribly sad.
God damn it, Andrews. I'm looking, like, Vic's looking a bit confused, and it's like, shit. Gotta wake up someone. Then he'll kind of, nudge Gannon a little bit, like, hey, Gannon.
What?
There's a woman inside the jar. The jar's sand.
Gannon,
don't
when
know.
you look, it's sand
Fuck.
in a jar.
Slightly turn my head and look at Vic. Look at the jar. And look at Vic. Like, yeah, buddy, yeah.
Oh,
Turn
no,
back
really?
around.
And I'm like, fuck me, man. So the jar is magically locked, right?
Yeah, it has a lock spell on it.
Nice. I don't have the spell magic, so nice.
Yeah, if only there was
Um,
somebody who's really strong or really dexterous to open it. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like me as a player, and I don't really know what to do with this information. Just like, yeah, nice. Little woman on the jar of sand.
Pretty woman.
I'll kind of be like, oh shit. Yeah, Vic really doesn't know what to do. He's just like, he'll probably try to open it even though that there is a lock, and he'd be like, oh yeah, right, lock.
The human woman reappears as you try to open it. Her expression seems to be hopeful, and the moment that you give up on opening this because there's no way that you can,
Yeah.
you see a shift. And she seems to be very angry and goes
At
back
you.
to saying,
Yeah, and then I'll say like, sorry. I'll try to eventually.
Hey man, what's we trying to sleep over here?
Vic was gonna say something, but he just keeps quiet. Be like, fucking hell. And he puts the jar center in his backpack again. That's great.
It's insane.
So yeah, this was what I did. Apparently.
alright, who's got fourth watch?
That would be Angelo. Yeah, again.
So again, some of us is trying to sleep, and then half an hour later, I'm just like, you're up.
That motherfucker.
Jesus. I'm telling you, there's no lady in the jar.
There's a lady in the jar. I saw it. If you didn't see, you're probably blind.
What do you do? Do you sleep with the jar now or something?
Oh yeah. No, the jar's in the backpack.
You put it back in the backpack?
Yeah. I'm like, there's not much I can do, right?
Alright.
Ganon didn't believe me. So
I
I'm
just
like,
wanted to know what you
whatever.
did with it. I was just asking what you did.
Yeah,
with it.
I'm explaining the thought process of it.
Okay.
I will say though, if the watch permits it, like halfway through it, I want to go over to Vic's backpack and just like, kind of like pull the jar kind of like halfway out of the bag, you know, and trigger my magical awareness, like have my eyes flare up and look at her real quick and see maybe it was some kind of illusion. If that'll allow me to see this lady he was talking about.
What?
So I know Vic's not crazy, but
What
Yes, he
does
is.
the sense do for you? You can post.
it's
it.
basically just detect magic.
Just detect
I just
magic.
know,
Um,
yeah, I know the location of any spell or magical item within 60 feet of me, and I learn whatever school it belongs to if it's a spell. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, there's definitely magic in there, but it's all you can tell.
Yeah. I'll just put the jar back in his pack and shrug.
Let me see something real quick. Yeah, okay. So as you cast your spell and look at this jar, it's you get a sense of an illusion as a small, what could fit in this, probably this small jar of a red-headed half-elf woman, and she puts her hands and her face up to the jar and seems to be trying to communicate with you. almost
Oh.
pleading with you.
It's like tilt my head, like, huh? Yes, it wasn't crazy.
Yes, but we won't tell him that.
She's like upset, like she looks distraught, or she's like panicking, like she wants to get out.
She's pleading with you to try to open. She motions to you. Pretty much can. You can't really
Like
read her
make out.
lips.
She's like
but
pointing to the lip, like
yeah,
the lock
she's
and whatnot.
pleading
Like, you know.
with you to open it.
I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna step over here, and I'll just kind of like say to her in the jar, I guess, are you, are you good or you evil?
Oh, like they're gonna tell you, oh, I'm good.
Oh, who knows? I guess I'll say that and see if they can even hear me.
By the way, I still have no vision on the map.
You still have no vision. You haven't added a token yet. Probably. Let me.
Ah, there we are.
Let me go ahead and like.
I can see it now.
Yeah. There we go. Now everybody can see your projector, and I'm.
Vishara?
Oh, it's the wrong damn one. Sorry. There. Now everything. Alright. Character should be in the right spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask that question and just see if the creature inside makes any kind of expression like they can understand me.
She, as you put the jar down and back away, she seems to get very violent.
No, I don't put the jar down. I'm holding the jar.
Okay. She motions to the lid several times.
Yeah, and I'll just say, are you good or are you evil?
She presses her body up against the glass and rubs her hands down the glass as she looks at you, pleading with her eyes.
Yeah. I'll try and open it.
Does not open.
I'll try really hard to open it.
Does not open.
Dang, really? What if I try and just rip the lid off? Instead of like twisting it open, can I just like break it off?
That'd be a bad idea.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and give me. You're trying to break it off?
Pretty much, yeah. You said it was an arcane lock, right?
Go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Alright.
Nope.
Wait. I'm gonna use my card. Boom. This card may be handed to the GM at any time with the following benefit. Succeed on a skill check.
Wow.
Alright. You open the jar. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Finally, my
Good
cards are
idea
useful.
there.
And now this ancient evil that was locked away for a reason murders us all.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh! Where was that earlier, honestly?
Alright. As you open the jar, the sand bursts out from within
Mm.
the jar. It spreads around like mist. And as it does, you see the entire area turn into what you can only imagine a beautiful, dry, calm, clean air mirage of somewhere very nice. But it does still have the wilderness look, and once you shake it off a little bit, you can tell illusion from reality
Right.
because you succeed. I mean, it doesn't get rid of the illusion; it just allows you to see through it.
Right.
So it looks magnificent, but you know it's an illusion.
hmm
What would you like to do?
Was that little pixie chick anywhere?
You do not see her anywhere.
I'll just whisper like, "Hey, where'd you go?"
And then you feel the warmth naked body press against your back. Her arms wrap around you, and her lips press against your neck and move up to your ear. Right here.
Kid?
I turn around immediately.
You see a half-naked woman standing there in the form of the woman that was trapped in the jar.
I see a what?
I think it was a half elf for you, right? It was a human for. So you see
it was a
a
human
half
for me.
naked, half elf, redhead, looking longing at you.
Is that like part of the illusion, or?
No, not part of that illusion. Not the.
I don't know. Okay. I'll just say, okay. You can drop the illusion if you want.
Don't like this wondrous place I tried to bring to us.
It's nice and
moves in
all.
on you.
No, really, I'm fine. I can see through them. You don't have to waste your energy on it.
Not the big bad your abilities. Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Yes.
All right. So the illusion around you fades, and she has a somewhat disappointed look on her face.
I don't mean to upset you. It's just, you know, I'm married, and as nice as the gesture is, I can't.
Just one kiss for my savior? Just one?
Nope.
Surely just one.
Nope. But I do have to ask, why were you in that jar? You were sealed away, so either you're really good or you're really bad.
I need you to
Really
make
good at
another
being
wisdom
bad.
saving throw.
Oh man.
As she begins to
Yeah!
She begins to dance around you. Dancing very provocatively towards you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have disadvantage on this saving throw.
What? But I made the
didn't
last
finish reading
one.
the paragraph. It says humanoids of all races and genders have disadvantage on this saving throw.
Oh,
I swear to God, that's
man.
literally what it says.
Okay. And then I have this other card. Hand to the GM for any benefit, 1d8 after making a saving throw. 17.
17? Nice.
Yes, sir.
17 passes.
I'll,
You are immune to
As
this
you-
effect for 24 hours, okay?
Nice!
So if you catch me trying to use it on you again, let me know.
Gotcha. Alright, heard. As she's like dancing around and whatnot, as she's like circling me, when she gets behind me, I'll just take 2 steps forward, turn around, and unsheath my longsword. I'll just say, I said no. Now answer my questions, or leave.
You are no fun. And like a gust of wind comes through the place, the sand, she melts into sand and blows into the dust.
It's like a huge sigh of relief. Okay. Good job, Gannon. Yeah. I'll sheath my sword and go over to the remnants of the jar. Did I
An
shatter
empty
it
jar.
completely when I opened it?
Nope, it's just an empty jar. You just
Is the lid
pried
intact?
the lid off of it.
Okay. Well, I'll keep those 2 pieces separate. I'll, go put the jar back in his backpack, and I'll put the lid in my gold pouch. Or like a pocket in my backpack, actually. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's
And I
just
will,
like a masonry jar. It's got like 2 metal clips that you clip over the lid, holds it in place. Just kind of vacuum seals it in. It's not a
Keep
twist
those 2
top.
pieces. We'll see if we need to do something with that later. That'd be nice.
Alright. The rest of your night goes by without a hitch. Morning comes along, the others wake. I believe there should be some RP done at this moment.
Oh man. What out of character, what I wouldn't give to know what that was, dude. Okay.
Then
I guess as the sun comes up, like alright guys, let's go. Get up.
Sure.
Look it up. Stretch.
As Vic's waking up, I'll take out the 2 pieces of the lid and hand to him and tell him,
Be like, what did you do?
So, I don't know if this lid and this jar still work, but I think it'd be pretty useful if we had an arcane lockable jar. So, keep these 2 pieces separate. The jar's in your bag. Also,
Okay.
she's no longer a problem, if she ever was.
Uh-huh.
Last night, I managed to get the jar open. It was pretty hard, but I got her free. Gorgeous woman, by the way. Kind of. Definitely something going on there with that, though.
Hmm.
I could feel her trying to, like, persuade me to do things I didn't want to do. Which any other party member here would be down for entirely. But, you know, me being who I am, decided against it. And in her disappointment, she just disappeared.
How would you know me oh so well?
Just disappeared.
Yep. She wouldn't answer my questions, and she couldn't get into my mind like she wanted to, so I told her she could either answer the questions or leave.
So
She left. Vanished.
whatever that sand was just left.
Okay, so you just let some unknown entity out into the world.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna put a pin in that and come back to that later.
She didn't try to kill me, as far as I know. She just wanted things from me and couldn't get them.
All right, well, let's break down camp, and we got a task in right now. That's just gonna have to wait.
I'm sure it's fine. He came out of that jar we stole off that guy.
And then I facepalm like get us that guy. I just like facepalm like fuck.
You stole something from somebody?
Well-
You should god damn it.
Kinda.
It wasn't exactly stealing.
Well, no,
Okay.
it was.
It wasn't.
We,
Shut up.
We definitely stole it.
So, Andres. You see, some guy tricked us a while back. Stole off some of our gold. And
Because
then,
you're oh so observant. She
Not
answered your
talking to you.
pouch back again.
Not talking to you. Shh. Not talking to you. Fuck you. And then, yeah, we managed to find the dude.
Yeah.
So we decided, like, what should we do? We didn't kill him. Okay, don't worry about that.
Well,
Shut the fuck up, Gavin. Let me talk.
What circus show did I enter?
Vic kind of shrugs, like, hmm. And then we got our gold back and some other things, you know.
and that jar was one of those things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was like enacting revenge. It was a vengeful justice. We were wronged,
Yeah.
and so we enacted vengeance on them.
All right, well, we'll come back to that later. I'm not even worried about that right now. We got too much to deal
Yep.
with.
Then I go to Kit and
These
say,
people are not smart. What the fuck did I get myself into? Oh my fucking...
being smart
Yeah.
and observant are two completely different things. Now, can you please stop pickpocketing me? You know,
I can't
I
help
went
it
to
if you
drink
keep dropping it on
whatever.
the ground.
I don't drop it on the ground. You just pick it. It's different.
How do you know?
I don't, but I'm assuming. The thing is, Vic doesn't, but he's just like, so can you please stop? Thank you.
She's sitting there twirling your corn pouch in her hand.
Yeah, and then like, and Vic just kind of lends his hand over, open like, please.
She tosses it up in the air.
I catch it.
Do you though?
I do.
Hey, can you two
probably.
quit flirting? We got a camp to break down. We got stuff to do.
Yeah, we got to start making some ground up.
Yes, we do.
Alright. And you head off. Vic, give me a wisdom check. No, sorry. Anderson, give me a wisdom check.
Just check or saving throw.
Check.
Nice.
You hear a voice in your head. God. Can't you hear me? Can you hear me yet? Anderson.
Yes.
I finally broke through. Your friends are in grave danger. Can't you sense the evil within them?
Yes.
Why have you not done anything? You have not been on the right path in so long. I thought you had finally changed.
No, well, we tried to get it, the curse removed, but they refused to go.
Did you try? Or did you strongly
Yeah.
suggest?
Well, at the time, I didn't realize what we were dealing with. I didn't find that out until afterwards.
Time is running out.
There's nothing I can do about it out here. P.S. Who
About
is this?
this time that the wagon hits a bump, and you startle awake.
Do I recognize the voice? Or do I know who it is?
Give me a history roll. You haven't heard this voice since you were very young. And it's a voice that you only hear in dreams. Kind of like it guided you at one point, trying to help you before you lost your way.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm hinting at?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But your recent actions may have swayed the scales back into a reasonable place.
Okay. Yeah, I don't say anything. I just kind of look at Vic and Cannon while we're traveling and
Give me a perception.
just keep an eye on.
You good?
They look fine.
I'm sitting there playing my lute, my pan flute, as we go along.
Give us
Have us a
a
nice
performance
melody.
check.
Ah!
It's very good. You guys actually have some entertainment as you make your way through. And you finally get to night 2. unless there's anything you want to do during the day or any RP you would like to do.
I'm good.
Yeah, not really, no.
All right. Any particular watch that you want to take up?
I just keep taking the first.
I'll take the second.
Yeah, me. I'm gonna be on third and probably getting fourth again.
Yep.
All right. Who's taking first watch?
Andros.
It's me.
All right. Give me a perception check. All right. Could you guys put your tokens in a reasonable order of where you're staying at, sleeping at, whatnot?
I'm probably right there by the fire.
What's this? Who's this white square?
Your
Huh?
squire?
That is your squire.
Oh, I sent him back when we were on. Oh well, I guess that's what I. Well, I don't know. Never mind.
Did you send him back or not?
Yeah, I did at the last time. I sent him back with the other people when Bree was dead.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if he was still doing your wagon and stuff.
Nah.
Ba-doop. Alright.
And I guess I'd be like over here.
You don't see anything until the last moment.
That's all I do.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. It's not letting me pull it up. You look over, and on this log here, you see a green version of yourself sitting on the log.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Man.
And he moves his mouth, but no sound comes out. But in your head, you hear, "She's not one of us, Father. Why is she with you?"
It said she's not one of us. What?
Father, why is she with you?
She's a friend, a companion. What are you doing here?
Learning. Kit, I need you to make a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You see him move his hand around. Ren. And then jumps into her mouth, eyes, and ears, and her body absorbs.
Oh, come on.
She does not wake. She does not stir. There seems to be no damage. And that is where we'll